Hi, everybody. Kevin O'Connor here. When you're presenting, sometimes you have a discomfort for yourself and you kind of want to let the audience know. One presenter the other day said, I have a very soft voice, so I hope you can all hear me. I usually use a microphone, but we don't have one today. Well, if you don't have a microphone, it's not up to us to hear you better. It's up to you to talk louder, even if it feels uncomfortable. In fact, many times when we talk a little bit louder than we think is comfortable, it actually is more effective for the audience. So don't worry about that. Worry about being too quiet. Also, avoid the old, you can all hear me, right? Or they take the microphone away. I hate microphones. You can all hear me, right? Well, the people who could hear you heard you, but the people like me who wear hearing aids did not hear you. And we're saying, because we fake it a lot of times. We don't get the punchline of the joke sometimes because that's on the downbeat verbally. But what do? We don't say, oh, I didn't hear that. Can you please repeat it? We go, and we look like we heard it. So always use a microphone when there's more than 20 people. If you don't have a microphone, you be the microphone. Speak up, talk up, so that you have an opportunity to very much conform to the audience. Watch those PowerPoint slides. Don't read your slides. Have them in such a short focus that somebody could look at it and get a picture of the words rather than every single word in every single sentence. That doesn't work. Remember, we've said it a lot in past posts. If they're reading your slide, they're not listening to you. We want them to listen to you more than anything else. So be careful. We had somebody at a recent program, I think she looked at the magic markers, said, oh, I don't use those. And she used a flip chart, writing in pen. Now, I think for her that made sense. For the audience, beyond maybe the first row, nobody knew what it looked like. It still looked like a white sheet of paper to all of us. And there were maybe 50 of us in the room. Now, yes, I should have raised my hand and said, can you please use a marker? But I think I was kind of angry at the time, and I thought, this is not going to sound good. I'm going to sound very judgmental, which is one of my talents. So, but I thought, I wonder how this is going to play out. Nobody asked her to make it clear. And then she would point to things and say, so what do you think of this? Only the people in the first row knew what she was talking about. Now, she's a good person. She had an interesting presentation, but for some reason, she wasn't into the marker thing. So be very, very careful. Everything we do when we present, everything we do when we facilitate a meeting has to be about the audience, never about us, always about them. And when it's always about them, you're the one that wins because that's your ability to share your expertise with them, which is why we do this stuff in the first place. I'm Kevin O'Connor. I'll talk to you next time.